Hi guys, Antari here. So today we have a battle with Dark Giratina from Marland forums. I decided to build a new team with Weavile as my lead, because Weavile is pretty epic poke with taunt, fake out and something like that. So yeah, after I fake out his Butterfree and taunted, he decided to take a switch into his Reggie, so I switch into my Scary Mojo just to set up some Stealth Rocks, and then I switch into my Sneakers. And you know why I called it Sneakers? Because it's mainly built out of three colors: blue, red and white, just like the Sneakers logo. So yeah, and my Sneakers is pretty much like a special wall, but he used some Ice Beam which got me frozen, so yeah, that's pretty sucks for me. And after he take down my Sneakers, which is pretty bad for me, I decided to pick up Scary Mojo again, and after that switch into Gastrodon for some random reason, and he used Focus Blast, which didn't do that much to my Gastrodon pick post, because my Gastrodon is pretty epic. So he used Ice Beam, and my Gastrodon survives this also, so I used some stockpile 1, and after that I'm pretty sure I'm able to recover just some health, and after that he decided to switch into his Butterfree, and I used stockpile 2, sorry, and after that he put my Gastrodon to sleep, which is pretty bad, because now he's going to try to take me down with Bug Buzz, and first turn is guaranteed, so I'm still sleeping, and fortunately for me he didn't get crit on the second Bug Buzz, so on the third turn my Gastrodon woke up, so I surfed it just for the win. So Butterfree is dead, and that's pretty good for me, because now he decided to bring out his name Licky Licky, and so I get some HP recovery from Recover, and then he used some Zen Heapwood, which can do much to my Gastrodon. So he take a switch into his what was his name? I don't know this poke. How was it called? Cradley, yeah, Cradley. So he puts my Gastrodon to the poison with Toxic, and I do the same. So it's pretty boring part of this match, because he just trying to get me flinch with Rock Slide, and yeah, he did just see that it didn't do that much because I'm stockpiled 2, so yeah. And yeah, we just I just do some surfing, and he's just regenerating his health with Recover, and that's pretty boring, not much to say here. Just use surf, hoping for a crit, but it didn't occur, and the poison will slowly take down Cradley. And there's a fucking funny story here, because in this part I just use Recover, and we've got full HP, and Toxic will slowly take us down with the same time, exactly the same time. So yeah, it'll be pretty epic. So Surf is dealing some damage to this Cradley, and the poison will beat it. And yeah, he's just using Recover for some random reason, but he will be dead at the end of my Gastrodon, so yeah, there's no getting away from the death. So anyway, this turn he just uses Rock Slide for the win, and the poison will take it down, because now it's pretty weak. So his next poke we decided to bring out was Iceberger, so I decided to bring my Jolteon, just predicting that, so I use Thunderbolt, but he used Amnesia, which boosts its special defense, so I decided to take a switch into Scary Mojo, because he just used Rest, and now I decided to take a switch into my Gyarados, and use some Dancing, because the first turn is guaranteed, and the second turn I use Stone Edge, which misses, and he wake up and use some Ice Beam, which fortunately for me didn't KO my Gyarados, do some something like half of my HP, so I used Stone Edge, and I got crit on that Stone Edge, because it's super effective, so I take down this Iceberger with one hit, and then that was pretty epic for me. So his next poke I decided to bring out was Porygon 2, so I take a switch into my Claydol, and use some Trick, which trap it with Ice Beam. So now I just have to sacrifice this Scary Mojo, and then take a switch into Weavile, because I'm sure that it's trapped with this Ice Beam. So I use some Fake Out, because it's the best that I can do here, and he used Vacuum Wave, which got priority, and my Weavile survived this, so I use Ice Punch and take this down, this Toxic Rack. So yeah, and after that he decided to bring out his Porygon 2, so I used just Ice Punch to do as much damage as I can, and then he used Charge Beam, and for now I'm pretty sure that it's trapped with this electric move, so I take the switch into Jolteon, and here's a pretty nice part of play of his, because and this polygon 2 got traced. So and after he entered the battlefield, he will copy my ability, and then my jeton is trapped with Thunderbolt, so I need to switch to something. And for some random reason, he just used Ice Beam, and as you asked me, he should use some other move, but you know, that pretty isn't good for him. So anyway, good game, Dark Giardina, Commander